We had no idea what to expect when we came to South Africa. I must admit that being from the United States, we can be U.S.-centric. And I've never been to the African continent before. And we have been absolutely thrilled with how warm and inviting the people are here and how beautiful the country is.
Currently, right now, we run a charity that hands out free furniture to families in need. And we also love to cruise.
When I was a child, we had a small sailboat, and I used to sail on the Great Lakes, Lake Michigan. And I had always had the idea that at some point along the line, I was going to get a larger sailboat and go sail around the world.
And, sailing was new to me. I never sailed. I met Geoff. I was on a charter boat, and we met in the Caribbean, and we found out we lived only an hour and 15 minutes away from each other. And that's how we started dating. And my first sailing adventure was taking 4 months off from work to go and move our current boat down to Grenada. And my boss was like, you'll either love it and I won't see you again, or you'll hate it and you'll be right back to work. I came back, gave my notice, and we left a month later. Currently, we own a 40-foot monohull that was made in Rhode Island, and we love her. I mean, we've owned her. Geoff bought her in 1998. I came on board in 2000. Her name is Blue Jacket, and she's the love of our life for a boat. So to make this decision to move to a catamaran was huge. It's something we thought about and thought about and thought about for a really long time.
And we know that moving onto this boat is going to be a steep learning curve because we're on a monohull with a very simple sail plan. Now we're moving on to a boat that's significantly larger with a very complex sail plan. And there's going to be a lot of learning, but we're up for it. It'll be fun.
And we had been previously talking with one other boat company, and it didn't feel right to me. And I said to Geoff, no, I won't do this. It scares me. I don't like the process. And then we met Knysna and Grant, and I was like, I'll do it. This is the right boat for us. This is the right boat. It's a big change for us, but it's the best decision that we made.
The way we decided on a Knysna was that we were in Belize and that we ran into two different Knysna yachts. And we went over to one of them in the Rio Dulce. We got a tour of their boat, got to talk to them. He's a delivery captain. He couldn't say enough positive things about the boat, how well it's built, how well it handles. And that just kind of sealed the deal for us.
When we came back from sailing that season, Just Catamarans was our broker. And Mark was our contact there. And we said, Mark, we found the boat. We found a boat we really like. We don't know if you know anything about it. Can you help us? We're like, Knysna. And he's like, Knysna? We're starting to rep Knysna. And it was like, oh my gosh. It just was like all the pieces were finally falling together. And then we had our first meeting with Grant. And it was just like, we just knew. We knew this was the boat that was going to be for us. We knew this was the smaller boat builder that was going to be the builder we could work with.
Because they asked what I was looking for in a boat. And I came up with this long list of items. I said, I want this, 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 and this. And they came back and they said yes to virtually everything, which was truly amazing.
They listen to you. They're responsive. And, we're not catamaran people. We're monohull people. So, there's a big learning curve, and we just can't say enough good things about them.
And I think that's one of the reasons why this boat is going to be just such an awesome boat, because it's built for cruisers, and cruisers have helped design it. And I don't know that all the time that boat builders understand what a cruiser's life and the cruiser's needs. And they've been very willing to work with us and implement all the things that I've asked for. Currently, they're infusing our hulls with resin, which is going to produce a much stronger and a lighter boat than if they would have just hand laid it up. So this is wonderful that that's the technique they're using. So right now, there's not much to see other than molds sitting out there for the hulls. And you can also see these plugs that they've made to use to mold the fiberglass pieces, which will build up the rest of the boat. So there's just lots of little pieces right now.
To walk up those cockpit steps the other day and just see we're on half of the cockpit going, wow, this is going to be big. And it didn't scare me because I'm a safety person. Yeah, it didn't scare me. It was just like, this is going to be so awesome.
Plenty of room for you to do your yoga.
Yeah, I get to have my yoga mat out. I am so excited about that. So our boat is going to go into the water in June. They turn it over to us in August. In August. And we're going to stay here August, September, October, and then start looking for a weather window in November.
And then after that, the boat will go to Florida.
And what will be nice is if anybody is going to the Miami Boat Show, our boat will be in the Miami Boat Show. And after the Miami Boat Show, we're looking to go back to the Northwest Caribbean, which is a place we've sailed in and out of for 11 years because all our friends want to see our new boat.
One of the most important things for someone who's considering buying a cruising catamaran is to generate a list of your wants. Make sure you understand what those things are. Talk to other cruisers who have catamarans if you don't own one. For me, some of the most important things for a boat was that it's extremely well built, very solid, and we come from a boat which is a very fast sailing boat, and this is going to be a high performance sailing catamaran.
I love to cook. So my galley was really important to me. I got to pick my own appliances.
I also really wanted bright, airy spaces, and we've got lots of windows, and it's
ventilation.
Ventilation is key. Another thing that was big for me was solar, and we put a ton of solar on there, 32 or 3,600 watts of solar panels. And 32 kilowatts of lithium-ion batteries.
Stick with those priorities. I mean, if it's really important for you to have something, don't compromise because you don't want to regret. It's an expensive decision.
And know how to sail before you buy one. We know people who have bought boats without ever having sailed before. And now you're in South Africa. It's not like anything is close here, so you better know how to sail.
Unless you're shipping your boat.
We could not be happier with our interactions with the Knysna Yacht Company team. They have bent over backwards to fulfill all of our lists of requirements. Sometimes they haven't been able to, and we've come to compromises. But that's just the nature of the beast. A boat is a series of compromises, but they've really, really done their best to make everything as painless as possible.
It's just been a joy to work with them.
And you can see they take pride in their workmanship, and really brought home the fact that this is happening, which is very exciting.
I would recommend them 100% to anybody looking to build a high-quality, luxury, fast, sturdy, safe catamaran. The interiors are they're just beautiful. They are just beautiful. And some people say, that doesn't really matter. Well, maybe it doesn't matter for you, but for us, it was one thing that did. And because this is our second home, I wanted it to look like a second home.